What's up, my little peach berry pies? This is Rob from A Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we're back with another installment of Rob Reads You Shit That You Don't Want to Read Yourself. And today, we're addressing the mod booster controversy. Now, as many of you guys are fully aware, there's going to be a new item that's added into the game called a mod booster, and that was actually shown off with Atlas Prime Access, and everybody went into a tizzy about it. I saw a bunch of comments about it in my comment section, and when I was actually watching the documentary reveal thing today, there were people in chat talking about it as well. Now, me personally, I'm used to Warframe doing a lot of boosters, so this was not completely out of the realms of my imagination. However, they do address some very interesting things in this article itself. So, D.E. Rebecca, our overlord, comes in to say, hello all. You know, that's just such a contrast from overlord to hello all. This post will be long, so get comfortable. It will have 3 parts discussing the mod drop chance booster, the free paths, and the loot frames. It will cover the issues that some players raised about a correlation of releasing a mod booster after adjusting loot frames abilities stacking earlier this year, which removed getting loot from the same corpse multiple times. No fluffs, just facts, let's begin. Which is exactly how I would picture Rebecca to speak if she was a Warframe YouTuber. The mod drop booster has existed in the Warframe's dev build for 6 years. We had originally had plans to release it with other boosters, then Twitch drops. As Prime Access continues, many players have requested more diversity in the boosters added. We started planning the addition of bonus boosters with Atlas Prime Access without charging the established pricing structure. The first bonus being a 7-day mod drop chance booster, which doubles a killed enemy's chance to drop a mod. Its existence is in no way associated with loot frame abilities. Part 1. The mod drop chance booster. The first mistake. Players only hearing about it in a news article subline. This has been years since we've released a new booster, and finding out about one in a single sentence was the wrong kind of surprise. Part 2. That was a really quick part 1, I'm just saying. Part 2, free paths. The second mistake. I was about to say milkshake. Brings all the boys to the yard. Not committing to and clarifying the free availability. Having a free path is an important part of any new premium gameplay content, and this booster will have a free path. When this mod drop booster launches with Prime Access, it will also be available for free. Sortie booster rewards are being refreshed to include a 3-day version, and Barokatir is adding the 3-day version to his offerings over several visits during Atlas Prime Access. The mod drop chance existence matches the design of the resource drop chance booster, and it's a category expansion. But since the announcement of the mod drop booster, the worst case scenario in a player's mind has emerged. What if they are releasing this as a paid fix to the removal of looting abilities double dipping corpses? This is not the case, but it's the perception that matters. How about the perception that y'all ain't making endgame for veterans? How about them apples, Part 3. The loot frames. The third milkshake. Not providing closure on the loot frame changes from the Jovian Concord. We are restoring the loot mechanics to what they've been before the Jovian Concord. Warframe loot abilities will again be able to yield multiple corpse drops from already looted corpses. Looting abilities serve a very singular purpose, to loot, and while they all stack on the same corpse, they become the only choice for loot seekers. This puts players in a position of deciding whether or not to bring the frames that have the best looting abilities rather than anything else. Our intentions with the change were to alleviate that, but ultimately we are reverting it in an effort to eliminate bad will that these two items are related in any way. We'd rather make a decision that possibly lessens the choice but respects precedent that have players think that choice was related to a new booster, and actions speak louder than words. We are aiming to get this on all platforms by tomorrow, which might be now in certain time zones. The conclusion, TLDR at the bottom. The mod booster will be offered for the Atlas Prime Access period due to how synchronized platform store releases are handled. During this time, you'll be able to acquire it through the select Barokatir visits or sortie rewards. The Atlas booster lasts 7 days and can only be bought once. With Barrow and Sorties, a free player should be able to get equal access to that offering during the duration of Atlas Prime Access. The future of the mod booster will be decided as Atlas Prime Access comes to an end. Comes to and end? Okay, I thought that was crazy. No, that's in the text. Decisions related to drops and monetization of our free-to-play design aren't easy, and we have a long history of trying to find a fair balance. In this case, there's a mixed reactions and fear. While the players concerned with the Warframe abilities may find this resolution a win, those who have moved the conversation to DE will balance mods around this booster will have to trust that this simply won't happen. We've worked hard over 7 years to provide free content and will continue to do so. TLDR, mod boosters will also be available free in Sorties and on Barrow Katir. Warframe loot abilities will again be able to yield multiple drops from already looted corpses. Thanks, Tenno. I think this is a really, really good move for them, to be completely honest with you. While this was never something that I really considered all too heavily, I could definitely see the perspective of some people that are like, you're just using this to prevent us, you know, from getting X, Y, and Z, and you're going to balance around this. It's been the argument of a lot of players out there, not just specifically for Warframe, but in general that, oh, you know, because of the fact that X, Y, and Z loot packs exist, they're gonna draw the game out longer. You know, that happens in a lot of games that have paid aspects to them. And they're like, oh, they're gonna make sure to balance this, they're gonna make sure that it's difficult to get yada, 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 and so on and so forth. So it's nice to say DE going in and saying, no, I want to clarify that that's not the case 100%, and also do something about it. Which I'm very, very happy that they're offering all of these free paths and that they're allowing, you know, the loot abilities to stack all over again. I think it's good on their part. Now, I just wish that, you know, in their goodwill-seeking journey, that they throw a little bit of love to the veterans out there that have been thirsting for something and anything at all. Regardless, that about does it for me for now. Let me know how you guys feel about the mod drop chance booster and how they addressed the situation, because I think that they did a great job. Toss all of that down in the comments below. Also, any other creative mod boosters that they could come up with in the future, like, you know, difficulty? Toss that down there as well. Regardless, that about does it for me for now. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and eat your pies. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I saw a peach pie and then I saw a berry pie, and I'm like, bitch, peach berry pie is always amazing. So I'm gonna get half of each and I'm gonna eat them at the same time. Try it out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.